Tragic news in the world of football today as we remember the incredible legacy of Alex Manninger. The former Arsenal goalkeeper has passed away at the age of 48 after a devastating accident involving a train in his native Austria. We are looking back at a career that spanned from North London to Turin, celebrating a man who was as respected for his character as he was for his saves.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Authorities are currently investigating the circumstances surrounding the collision that claimed the life of Alex Manninger near Salzburg. We have the latest details on the ongoing inquiry into the level crossing incident and are sharing the heartfelt tributes pouring in from legends like Gianluigi Buffon and his former clubs including Liverpool and Juventus. It is a somber day for the sport as the global football community mourns a true professional. Shifting gears to the pitch, Arsenal fans have a massive showdown on the horizon in the Champions League semi-final against Atlético Madrid. The club has just released strict ticketing information for the first leg at the Metropolitano Stadium, including mandatory passport collection requirements in Spain. If you are making the trip to cheer on the Gunners, you need to hear these specific access rules to ensure you do not miss a second of the action. Finally, the transfer market is heating up as Arsenal prepares to reignite their interest in the highly coveted defender Ousmane Diomande. With Crystal Palace failing to secure his signature last summer, the Gunners are ready to move in and potentially leave the Eagles regretting a massive missed opportunity. Make sure you stay locked into all our updates by hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel with the bell turned on for the latest news. In a truly heartbreaking turn of events, the football world is in mourning today following the tragic death of former Arsenal goalkeeper Alex Manninger. At just 48 years old, Manninger was killed in a devastating collision after his car was struck by a train at a level crossing near his hometown of Salzburg. It is a stark reminder of how fragile life can be, even for those who spent their careers standing as the last line of defense. For those who followed the Premier League in the late 90s, Manninger is a name that immediately brings back memories of Arsenal's double-winning season. Joining the Gunners in 1997, he famously stepped into the massive shoes of David Seaman, delivering a series of performances that helped secure the league title and the FA Cup. He was more than just a backup. He was a force, famously earning the Premier League Player of the Month award in March 1998 for his heroics, including an unforgettable clean sheet at Old Trafford. It says everything about his impact that Arsenal chose to award him a winner's medal despite him falling just short of the traditional appearance threshold. Manninger's career was a testament to longevity and respect, spanning 14 different clubs across Europe, including giants like Juventus, where he famously deputized for the legendary Gianluigi Buffon. His journey took him from the youth ranks of Salzburg all the way to a final short-term stint at Liverpool at the age of 39. Clubs across the continent are now paying tribute, describing him not just as a reliable athlete, but as a man of rare humility and deep professional integrity. From his 33 caps for Austria to the quiet dignity he maintained throughout his long career, Alex Manninger was a true ambassador for the beautiful game. While the football community is shocked and saddened by this news, his legacy lives on in the stories of his composure under pressure and the deep respect he earned from teammates and opponents alike. Our hearts go out to his family and loved ones during this incredibly difficult time. If you want to keep up with the latest tributes and football updates, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Ultimately, Manninger's passing reminds us to hold our loved ones close, because no match is ever truly promised. It is a somber day in the world of football as we mourn the tragic loss of Alex Manninger, the legendary Austrian goalkeeper who has passed away at just 48 years old. What started as an ordinary Thursday morning in Salzburg turned into a nightmare when Manninger's vehicle was struck by a train at a level crossing in paving. Despite the immediate efforts of first responders, he could not be resuscitated. It's a devastating reminder of how quickly life can change. Manninger wasn't just a goalkeeper, he was a trailblazer. Back in 1997, he made history as the first Austrian player to star in the English Premier League, famously winning the double with Arsenal. Over a decorated career that spanned giants like Juventus, Torino, and Liverpool, he built a reputation for immense professionalism. But perhaps the most moving tribute came from his former teammate, Gianluigi Buffon. Buffon spoke of a man who purposefully stepped away from the glitz of the football world to find peace in nature and family, a man who refused to conform to the pressures of fame. From Arsenal's heartfelt message to Juventus praising his humility, the outpouring of grief from across Europe proves just how respected Alex was. Whether it was the red signal at that crossing or a tragic turn of fate, investigators are now working to piece together exactly what went wrong. For now, the sport loses not just a talented athlete, but a man of rare character who truly walked his own path. We extend our deepest condolences to his wife, children, and loved ones. It's a painful loss for the football community, but his legacy as an ambassador for the game and an upright, independent soul will certainly endure. Rest in peace, Alex. If you're a fan of his career or simply touched by this story, please drop a message of support in the comments below. We'll be sure to keep you updated as this story develops, and as always, hold your loved ones close today. Ever dreamed of witnessing Arsenal battle it out under the lights of a European semifinal? The stakes are massive as the Gunners head to the Metropolitano Stadium to take on Atlético de Madrid this April 29th. But if you are planning to be there are some strictly enforced rules you absolutely cannot afford to miss. We have been granted an allocation of 3,476 tickets for this clash, but the club is taking zero chances when it comes to security. If you are one of the lucky ones heading to Spain, get ready for a mandatory ticket collection process. This is the club's way of ensuring that every single seat is occupied by a genuine Arsenal supporter, so forget about sending a friend to grab your pass. You have to show up in person with your physical passport. No photocopies, no digital scans, just your actual travel document. It is a bit of a hassle, sure, but it is the price of keeping the atmosphere pure and ensuring the tickets go to those who truly want to be there. And here's a piece of advice that might save your membership points. Make sure that ticket gets scanned. It sounds basic, but you would be surprised how often people skip this. If the turnstile is acting up or a steward waves you through a different gate, stop them. You must get that ticket scanned to prove your attendance. Arsenal is tracking this data directly from the stadium, and they do not accept photos or hotel receipts as proof. If your scan doesn't hit their system, your away match points are getting wiped, and repeat offenses could land you in even deeper water with the club's terms and conditions. Keep in mind, there is no ticket exchange for this one, and watch out for a handful of restricted view seats tucked into the allocation. If you are ready to back the boys, head over to the Arsenal website to lock in your spot with your membership details handy. Are you making the trip to Madrid to push the team toward the final? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for all the latest travel updates as we chase glory in Europe. Ever feel like the one who got away is going to come back to haunt you? That's exactly the situation Crystal Palace finds themselves in right now, and honestly, they might be kicking themselves for a long time to come. We're talking about Ousmane Diomande, the defensive sensation who has been on Arsenal's radar for ages. Last summer, Palace had a golden ticket. They were the ones closest to landing him, practically had their foot in the door, but for whatever reason, the deal with Sporting collapsed. And now, Arsenal is circling back, and they are not playing around. Reports are suggesting that the Gunners are ready to intensify their pursuit once the window opens. You have to wonder, did Palace just fumble a massive opportunity to solidify their backline for years? It's a classic case of footballing, what-ifs. While Palace might offer more immediate starting minutes, let's be real. When a club like Arsenal comes calling, with their established rapport with Sporting and the allure of top-tier football, players rarely say no. It's a ruthless business, and seeing Diomande potentially head to the Emirates is going to be a tough pill to swallow for the Eagles. So, what do you think? Did Palace blow it, or is Diomande just destined for bigger things at the Emirates? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, but remember, let's keep it respectful and polite. If you're an Arsenal fan with a hot take, don't forget to reach out to us at Just Arsenal to share your own piece. Sometimes, the difference between a championship squad and a what-if story comes down to a single missed signature.